Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. So today I'm gonna ask you to start coding with me the basic design layout of all the pages which we are gonna make for this PHP website, and those pages will include this home page design, all the text which I have used over here in this column or in this column is available in this Word document which I will share with you. So this is the text for the home page. You can make your layout based on your design. Whatever design you will make in Photoshop or Illustrator or in any other design software, you can use this information to have it displayed on your website in the best possible manner. This is just a generic layout which I have done. So in this page design, you will see here, this is one division or div, we call it in HTML. This is another div here which is called the middle div. This is the top vid. You can call it template header. This is template middle, and this is template footer. So I will create this and this as a separate pages, and then I will call them in my Dreamweaver code. And this one I'm gonna write it in the index.php page. And whatever pages we are gonna make, we will just make them index.php instead of HTML, because we are getting all this dynamic data from another server which I explained to you yesterday, that we will be running some servers, and that is where our information will be coming from there, so that our administrator can add any extra new news and it will be shown over here. So in this video I'm just gonna make this visual interface first without these news headings, and then we will start adding these news in the database, and then we will get all this data over here. So just to get started with it, we have to go in Dreamweaver first, and in the meanwhile I'll also show you that for other pages like home page, and then there is an about page, you can use this text for that page, and this is the text for contact us page. I'll upload this file, and you can see also in here, if I go to about competition, there is some text here, right? Then you go to contact us page, you find another set of text here. So you can lay out these things based on your own design, and that design you can make it in Photoshop and then bring all the image slices like we do in any other website. But the most important is this dynamic part where I'll be having more focus on, and I will not change much of this design. So if I'll go to Dreamweaver, you have to click here and then click on manage sites, and I will make a new website here. So before I do that, I have to go to my Finder. In my Finder, I will go to my applications. In applications, I will go to XAMPP folder. In XAMPP, I'll go to htdocs folder. Here, I'm gonna make new website, and I will call it my news PHP. I can give it a green label or anything like that, and then in here I will do all of that stuff which is gonna appear. So it's an empty folder right now, but I will select this folder from my this manage site area. So I'm gonna make a new website, and I'm gonna call it my news PHP, and then I will select that folder which I've shown you already. So I'll have to go to htdocs folder. I'm going to go to applications, go to XAMPP, go to htdocs, go to my news PHP, and it's an empty folder. Click choose, click save, press done, and you see here it's already dynamically updated. Press done, and I have an empty website to start my work with. All right, so here in this welcome page, if you have closed it, no problem, go to file, click on new, you will see this dialog box again. In here I'm not gonna select HTML, I'm gonna select PHP, and then I'm just gonna click create button here. and you will see that I have one PHP file, and the moment I press Command S, it will take me to that website page, and I'm gonna call it index.php. So you see here in this document type, you can see its type is only HTML, while we are gonna have an XHTML document in order to write, the latest form of HTML. So you can close this document, or you can make a new one, file, new. And before we do that, I can go here, file, new. Let's make a new document. And in here, in document type, instead of HTML5, you need to select XHTML 1.0 transitional, and then you press create. And this file, you will see there is some extra information written over here. Document type, this, XHTML. So we are gonna use this format of coding in our final files. So I can close this one, I can save this file, and I can replace this file. Place it. So that this index.php in this website has an XHTML here. You can see here. It's an XHTML written over here. So the first thing, as you already know, in this HTML, you need to go to the title and call it home page over here. In the body, I will start writing all those things which I have already explained to you. Before we do that, I will show you that I will also give you another thing which is called, you go here, I will copy couple of files for you. Let's see. And this is my news area. One file is this file, text for your home page, and one file is your logo.png. So you can have it called over here inside your main file. And then if you come here, and I will open this one in parallel as well. This is my news, and this is my news.php. I've just opened these folders side by side. So this is the one where everything is being already done, and then if you click on this one, it has all these files which I've just given you, and then this is the logo file, this is the text file, and these are my inventory images in my final file. And then if you see, this is store administration area, this is store scripts area, and in my style file folder, I've got all my styling. You already know, CSS based styling. Whatever I'm gonna do here, for example, I'm gonna add some logo, or I will add some any other style.css stuff. If I'll open this one in brackets just to show you people, you will see here lots of things have been added here. For example, in body, table data, table height as well, and these two values, I am just gonna use these values over here. Font family, font size, all these things are meant for body. TD and TH, these are the things which I am gonna explain to you when we write tables. And this is the body's background color, this is A tag, when A, the link color, visited color, hover color, these are all different states of A. And this is the page header, where I will add that area of that menu and the logo. This is the page content area, the middle area, which I showed you here already. This is the page content, this is the header, this is the footer. So all the styling for these area is being written over here in this style sheet. And this is where it shows you, let's say, border, this. If I change these values to some other values, then it will change all of the stuff over here. So let me get back to Dreamweaver. In Dreamweaver, I'm gonna write my lines of code which are gonna be based on this layout which I have shown you already here, this one. So first I have to make 3 divs here. One div is going to be the header, the middle, and the footer. So for that we can start writing using, and I'll just copy paste stuff from here, and then you can also start writing it with me as well. So this is the first div which I'm gonna write, and I'm gonna call it div, and I'm gonna call it main wrapper. This is gonna be the main big div, and I'm gonna close it. This is the main big div. It is gonna align my main website's stuff inside in the middle of this page. That is why if I show you this one, you see everything is aligned in the middle. So this is the main big division which contains all these three subdivisions in it. So that is the main wrapper div. Then, and you can also see here that when I select this div, its ending div is basically this one. If I click on this one, you see this one? This main wrapper is linked with this div. So this is the main division. Then for this one, this PHP include once line, this is the line which is gonna be mentioned over here like this. And what is this line doing? This line is basically saying include once. Include once means you are gonna include this page which doesn't even exist right now here. So I'm gonna make that page for you. It is just including this page inside of this main division, and you can see this division. This division is the main wrapper division which you can already see here, right? So it includes only one page. So this page, and after you have to put the semicolon, there should be a question mark here and question mark here, and this is the PHP code styling which we use, and then I'm gonna press enter. After this, I'm gonna call this division ID page content, and then I'm gonna close this div. In this division, I'm gonna add all that page content which I have already shown you, this area. And then there is gonna be another division which is gonna be called the footer one. And here, if you see, I can write it like this as well: PHP include underscore once, and then I will include that exact one, this thing, template footer.php, and then you have to put a semicolon here, then a question mark, and then you have to close it. So this is the basic structure of this page which we are gonna make, and you can't see anything right now because there is nothing available. I've not created these two pages. So let's start with creating this page first, template header.php. It is not available in my website right now. So for that I'll have to get started by making file, click on new, and I will make a new PHP page with XHTML, and then I will click create. So to make this template header, I'm gonna click on file, I'm gonna click on new. This time I'm gonna make it HTML5, no worries. Click on create, and then I'm gonna write here all of this division which I'm gonna make. So in this one, this page, I'm gonna call it template underscore footer, just to make sure what exactly my name is. And template header is the name, so I will name it template header.php in my news PHP page. Click on save, and you can see here already something like this. What is this? This is basically called a table. This thing is a table, and that is what this code is writing over here. First thing is this division which is called page header. It is a big division, and in this division I have one table here. table is based on 100% width, there is a zero border, and then there is a cell spacing and cell padding of 12. Self padding of 12 means they are how they are, you know, combined together, and cell spacing is they are really close to each other. And then if I go to this table row, this is the first row where you can see these two columns here, in this one column and then second column. So this is table data 1, and you can see this black line already highlighted, and this is table data 2. In this table data 2 there is nothing here, but in this table data 1 I have got one logo image. And what is that? If you can see here, I have mentioned here some comments as well. So in this table data, which is of width 32, if I'll change this to 42, you will see this will become a little bit bigger. So it depends on me how am I gonna manage it. So usually you keep it 32 and 68 so that it becomes 100% overall page width. So make sure these two numbers add up in order to make that. So here you see I have this is the link towards this index.php page, this page, and inside this link I have an image, just like in any other website we are making. And you can see computer saying image not found, because I do not have a style folder where logo not underscore new.jpg picture is there. So this folder I have to make it in my website here first. I cannot make a folder from here, so I have to go to Finder, I'll copy this style folder, I'll go to my news page and I'll paste it over here. And this page I will use. So in my style folder, now I have logo underscore new.jpg. So if I, and you see automatically computer shows you that this picture appears over here. So this picture is basically a link. If I'll put it like that, then you will be able to see what I mean by that. This is where the picture, whatever is written in this coding manner, this is called comment. Anything which I write after these two lines, this is a comment, and this is where I'm writing logo picture should be uploaded online, its URL should be used here. So this is what it is. This is the picture and I have made it a link, and this is what it should be look like. There you go. You can see this now. This is a table row. We are talking about this first row. In this first row, this is the first table data. Then there is a link on top of this picture, and this is called indentation. So your code should be this much neat, clean, so that I can see this is the picture. It has a link. It takes me to this index.php page, and this is the table data area where you are showing this area, and this is the second area where there is nothing written. If I'll write something here, it will show me something. You see? So you can write here anything you want. So it depends on your depends on your design, whatever you would like to show here. You see, the moment I press Command S, computer shows me whatever I have written over there, and this is due to the fact that I am in split mode and I am in design view right now. Okay, for this second row, if I'll go to this second row now, and I'm gonna write here some comments as well. This is my main table, and I will close this comment like this. This is my first row of table, and this is my second row of table. In this second row, I have got some links here only. Okay, and when you start adding any information in this, you need to use this tag called TD, and in this TD, I've written something. I'll share that with you. I've just added some hyperlinks here, and that makes my navigation. And you can see I'm using enters, but it doesn't make a difference in my coding. You see, nothing is being done here. And as you have studied it with me, you need to use BR if you want really an enter over here. I don't need enters here. And before I finish this one, I just did that to show you a neat clean code. There you go. So this table row has this table data. We have to mention here table data. So that is where I have some links here. You see this one? It is a link. It is a link. It is going to all these pages which I don't even have right now. And you see here some mistake I have done. Its link should be storeadmin.php. Otherwise it will not go anywhere. And these things are basically space bar, one space bar which I have added over here. Okay. And now if I'll come here, but you see here there is a special and middot command written here. This is where this small dot is appearing. You see here this dot. This is a code for just like I told you in my classes that if I will write here some other command and you see what is going to happen here, and sign operator will appear over here. So this is the kind of things which you need to see, and you can see now it's a dot here. So this is a space bar, then a dot, then a space bar. So this is where this is also showing me like that. Also, you can change the coloring of this to some other colors. How do you do that? You have to go to your style sheet, and we don't have a style sheet right now for this document, but I'll make that right now for you. So these are different links which you can see here, and this is where table data starts and table data ends. And after the table data starts and table data ends, you see this is the table row, and I will make sure that this is where everything is aligned. So this is table data, you have some links in it, and this is where table starts, table ends, and this is the Debian main page header and Debian ended here. So in this page, I don't have any HTML, any body, no nothing. It is just a Debian. This is just a piece of code because I don't want all of my code to be written over here. So that is where if I press Command S, and you will see that this template header.php, template underscore header.php, so you can see the moment I save this document or I close and open it up again, you will see this template header page.php. Whatever you are shown here, it is being shown over here just due to this line. If I'll comment this line, you see everything is gone because this line is including all of this code into this page using only one line, so that your code is much more neat, clean here, and you write some other code here which is the more important one. And this header, there is another reason for writing it like this, because this header page, this PHP, I will use it in all other pages so that I don't have to write this code again and again. So I'm gonna uncomment this one, and I'm going to press Command S. The moment I press Command S, all of that data appears over here, and this is part inside this main big div which is shown as blue color here. So this is the first thing which I have opened up in my website. So after that, if you just now can come here, and then I'm gonna write here what localhost / my news PHP, and I'm gonna press, because this is what my folder name is, my news PHP, and I'm gonna press enter, and you will see something here. you can see here this object is being shown like this. It is not center aligned. I'll tell you why. We'll fix that. There is a warning here, and warning is saying include once template footer.php. I could not find this file because I have not made it over here yet. So I'll make that file as well. Then also if I'll come here, include once failed open template footer, again it is just giving you two warnings here. So once I'll make that page, it will stop giving me this warning, and then we'll fix its appearance as well. So I'll go back to Dreamweaver. So here I'm gonna make a new page called template footer, and I'm gonna make it a PHP, click create, and in this page I'm gonna just remove everything from here, and I'm just gonna put one division here. This division is a really simple division. This is first aref, ahref, then you have three links only here. If you press command S, you have to call it template underscore footer.php. Just save it over here, and you can see I have done some mistake here in my code, because div needs to be like this so that HTML shows you like that. So this is the div. Its ID is called page footer. You have one link here, two links here, and three links here. That's it. And you press command S and you will see it like that, right? So these things can be another pages to any other pages in your website. For example, I can write here, instead of this hash sign, this hash sign means you go to the same page. I can write here privacy.php or HTML, and copyright can be copyright.html. But if you have these pages only, then you need to write these, and these need to be exist over here. So when you don't have any link, then you will have this number sign. It means it will take you to the same page where you are right now. Now if I'll come to my index.php and I press command S, and then I will just close this one, and then I will open this one up again, and you will see you have two divs here. You have to close that page in order to have these pages refreshed once. Include once command. So now you have this line here which is fetching that page, and this line here which is fetching this page. So I have two separate pages maintained over here in different areas. I can change them, I can reuse them anywhere I want, and then they will be shown over here. Alright, so this is the main division where I will start doing my work now. And also we need to make one style.css file in my style folder, where I can start writing all the styling, all the coloring, anything which I want to change. Alright, so for making this style sheet, I'll just press enter here, and I will go to my CSS designer. I will click on this button, and I will create a new CSS style, and I will click style here, and then .css, press OK. A style sheet will appear over here, and you see the moment I do that, computer adds this link over here, href style, this. So in this style sheet, I can go to this corner of my website, and I can start writing code on my own instead of going there and adding some new rules and regulations. So this is what I'm gonna write over here. So the first thing I'm gonna write here is the page header related stuff. This page header, what is this page header? If you go to template header, you remember this div has an ID here which is called page header. This page header is the name which I will use here in my style sheet, and I will say some things about it. For example, I am saying here I need to have a border of this special color, 1 pixel solid, 1 pixel is the width, and solid is the its type. Border bottom, on bottom part I say don't give me any border, means just on outside give me border. Background color, this is the background color which I have selected, and this is the width of this division. So if I just press command S now, go to my source code, and then if I go to my Chrome and then I refresh my page, you will see that this area is shown in the same way as, these colors which I will be showing over here. I'll press Command S, and you can see here, I just have to refresh this page, that this page looks like this. And the reason is this, because I have given it the same color. If you go to my style.css, this color, background color F4 F4 F4, because this is the background of my logo as well. So if I'll open up my logo, go to my style, open this in Photoshop, you will see this logo has this plain color background which I have given you over here. In the exam, I will give you these two files. One is gonna be a PNG and one is gonna be a JPG. This JPG you can make it on your own. So I'll give you a transparent picture, but what I have used here in Photoshop, if you press I and pick this color and double click it, you see this value F4 F4 F4. This is the background of this JPG picture. It's not a PNG which I am using right now. So that is why if you come here in my styling, I have done this. I have given it that color value. So if I'll just come here and change its pixel from 1 pixel to 3 pixels, and I just saved it, then I'll have to go to my browser and then I will refresh this page. You see this border is thicker now. So it depends what you want to do in your styling in order to maintain all this stuff. So I'll come here, instead of 3 pixel I will make it 1 pixel, and then I'm gonna just change the coloring of my my links in my styling. So I will just copy some stuff from here and you can write it on your own as well. So these are all the rules for my I'll copy it and then I'll paste it over here. And you see here, the moment I do that and I refresh it, you will see in my website something has changed here. You see? And that has changed its sizing and its appearance of these links. I can still come here and change even the font family to something else. For example, font family, and I will write here maybe you see the grade, for example. I select this one, and the moment I do that, I press this page and you see all of my font has been changed in this website wherever I have the links only. So this is where I have changed my links option like that. So the first thing over here in A is link, and link means when my page has not been, this button has not been clicked. So that is what it is. Visited means when I have visited this link, it will change its color to some other color if you want. For example, if I click on news, I come back again. So I have visited that page, its color should be changed a little bit to this color, whatever color I have defined over here. This is the hover one. When I go here, you see it becomes black. So this is the hover state, and then in hover you can see I have used black color. Active is when this is active, and this is what all these A buttons are doing. Alright, I can come to A link and I can change its color from here, color, and I can call it red and I'll save it. In the moment I refresh this page, everything becomes red, you see. So it depends on me what I want here. I can always comment my stuff like this, and the moment I do that, I can see here I will have the blue colors again. So it depends on your styling, whatever you want to do in your website based on this styling. Maybe I like red mode, so I'll choose the red one here. Okay, so this is what this A styling has done over here. The second thing is this page header I have done, and I'm just gonna give this page footer now the same styling as well, because this doesn't look like it's part. So this is what I'm gonna do. I will just copy this line and paste it over here. So in this line, this is what I'm doing. There's a border, background color, and you see this area. I'll have border on all sides. This time I didn't say border bottom none, because I want the bottom border as well. So on every side page footer will have a border. I'll press Command S. I'll go here, and you can see already here in Dreamweaver it's also showing you, but you can come here, refresh this page, and you can see these are two different objects now. Then I will also come here, and this is the page content area where all the PHP stuff is gonna appear, so I will add that over here as well. And you can please comment here like this as well: styling for my header section in website. C command V. You can add these comments as well, but this commenting style in styling is a little bit different, so let's not even write it, because it was giving me error, because this is not HTML, so you have to do the commenting here in a different way. So let's not go into that, no worries. Click on page content. This is the page content, and if you come to my source code of this page, this is the ID of this division, this main one, the middle one. So I am defining some stuff for it as well. And what sort of stuff? If you go to style sheet, same kind of things. I do not want border bottom because this one is gonna be empty on this bottom part. Same color, same styling, same width, and this is 900 pixels width, which I have used over here everywhere. So this is where, when I'm gonna come to source code and I write here anything, P paragraph blah blah blah, right, close the paragraph, and you can see here, if I'll come to my main home page, you will see here this is the kind of thing which is happening. And this is why, because I don't have the bottom border, it is being linked like that. And because this is a paragraph gives you one extra enter, so that is why it was showing you like that. If I'll remove this paragraph and I refresh my page, you see there is nothing enter here. So paragraph gives you one extra BR, that is why it was showing you like that. Okay, so anything which I am gonna write over here now will change to this page which I have already shown you here, this store. So all this area I am gonna make it like the same way. So I'm gonna come to Dreamweaver. First, let's create these quick pages about competition and contact us pages. So that is where I'll go through it quickly now. I'll click on file, and then all those pages will have the same styling, same header, footer. So I will just copy paste all that stuff. I will close this template footer. I will close this one as well. Also, I'm just gonna copy this last part in my styling as well. I'm just gonna quit this one. I'll go to Dreamweaver. In Dreamweaver style.css, I'll just write few more styling regarding the body, and I'll just save it. I'll just come here and I'll refresh this page, and you will see just a little bit of stuff has been changed. And what has been changed? If you see here, this line height has been changed in terms of writing the text. This is the font size, this is the coloring, this is the font family, and this is the body background color, which is nearly the same as white color. And that is it regarding my styling. Coming to source code. Alright, so you can see the first thing here is the style.css is available outside. It is not present in this folder. So I can drag it from here and put it inside this place. And this Dreamweaver is gonna say, oh, you are gonna change some file from this folder to another folder. We are moving it inside this style place. It was sitting here. So I will ask Dreamweaver, please update my stuff. And what has Dreamweaver done here? You will see style dash slash style.css. So it is now fetching the same file, but it is inside a folder. So the more folders you make, it is better for your file management and easy access to all the files as well. So you can close this folder. In this folder, my style and my picture and all the other things will appear over here. And then I've just made these two quick pages, and there is nothing special inside them. It is just I've used the same stuff. You can see here, it is just table row, table data, all of this stuff which you can easily do in Dreamweaver. So this is just some tabular structure data and nothing special, just plain HTML. I'm not gonna explain it that much, but the same page has the template footer. If you see here, there's a template header here. You see template header here. So and this is the page content. I've just saved that main index.html page and I've just copy pasted all that other stuff. So if I'll just close this one, I'll just show you the about competition page as well. It is also the same stuff whichever we have, and then you will see here, if I'll save my file, I'll go to this page, click on refresh this page, I go to contact us page, and you will see there is some errors. Don't worry about them, I'll fix all of those for you. This is just going to different places and fetching the data. I don't even need those on these pages. So I'll just come here. And just remove all of that. Then I'll go to about competition. Just come here. And then I don't need any PHP on these pages. I just saved them, from some other, other websites. So that is why there was PHP written here. I just need HTML in these two pages. And in these two pages, you can already see this is nothing. This is all HTML, changing color to some text here. And you can see here, this is the link to any other place where this website is taking me. So all of this I've already given you in the Word document, and all the links are here as well. So you don't have to do much stuff here. You see here, even this link, when you copy paste it, it will actually copy paste the HTML for you. So you don't have to do all that stuff. Just save this file, go to your Dreamweaver, refresh this page, and you see there are no errors here. Go to home. This is my home page, and you see here now what is happening. When I have visited this page, it is changing its color. So wherever I have visited, it is showing me in a different color. So go to contact us page, and you can see here no errors, no nothing, because there is no PHP relationship. But this is the main areas where we are gonna get started with, and these are the main pages we are gonna make. And now I will start making PHP based stuff, which is gonna appear over here in a separate video. So make sure you have these pages in your website, and then I'm gonna make all these two most important ones, news and admin, and also we'll add some SQL tables and data. And then for that we have to go to, if you can see here, if you see localhost, only localhost, as I told you, in localhost, because this thing is working, manager OS X, this one, and there are two green lights here. And then if I go to my PHP my admin, first I need to make folder like this one, admin folder, where my credentials are gonna be saved. Then I will create news folder, news page, then different tables over here, so that I can see all of this information over here in this section. But this is gonna be HTML, this is gonna be plain HTML. Only this area is gonna be PHP, where I will add data from internet, from local server. So your website should start looking like this. I go to home page, there's nothing here. Go to contact page, should be like this. I go to about competition, and you can see these pages. So these are all simple plain HTML based stuff, and these are the three divisions we have. And that's about it for this video. I'll start making the new one, and then I'll upload that one.